How's it going, everyone? My name's Rowan Elsmore and you're watching Average Row, and I'm always looking for ways to up my photography and filmmaking game. And there's so many ways to go about that, but the method that I've been using the most recently is reading books. And I've been reading all sorts of books on like photography techniques, so composition and lighting, and also just storytelling in general. So here are my favorite books that have helped me learn photography, filmmaking, and storytelling. So I've kind of broken it down into 3 reasons why I like reading books like this. And the first reason is that I can go at my own pace. So if ever I'm reading about like a really complicated subject, I can reread that paragraph or that page or chapter as many times as I need to fully understand the concept or information that it's giving me. The second reason is that I'm a visual learner, so when I read something, I get more from it than listening to someone talk about it. So it really sticks with me and I absorb the information a lot better. And the third reason is that books can go into a lot of detail. And what happens that I've found in books like this is that it exposes a whole new subject that I had no idea existed, and words that I didn't know about. So then, if I want to further expand my knowledge of those concepts, I can go online and search those words, and then just watch all sorts of videos about that and just expand upon that idea. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I bought every single one of these books, and I strongly recommend every single one. So the first one is read this book if you want to take great photographs of places by Henry Carroll. And I love how this book is laid out. It's split into 5 different sections. There's composition, exposure, light manipulation, and location. And each page has its own little subject. So it gives you a description, how you would use that subject in a photo, or like how you would shoot it, and then it gives an awesome photo example. So it's jam-packed with all sorts of different examples, and then at the end of each chapter, there's a technical tangent, which goes into depth on how you would use those techniques to get an awesome photo. The next book is The Anatomy of a Story by John Truby, and this is a lot more of a heavy read. So this goes a lot more in depth than all of the other books that I have, and it shows 22 steps on how to tell a fantastic story rather than just the beginning, middle, and end. And it uses like great movies and books for examples to illustrate certain points. So this book will require a lot of free time in order to read because, like I said before, it's a very heavy read and it'll take a while to get through it. So this book is called Unstoppable Attitude by Duane Marino, and it's more about like just having a positive outlook on life and just changing your attitude for the better, and it gives you a bunch of awesome exercises. And this is actually a book for people in sales. That's my dad's line of work, and he thought that this would be a great read for me. This one is the Canon Rebel T5i Handbook. It's a great book. It's kind of like an owner's manual for a DSLR, but it's written in a way that it's really easy to follow, and it helped me learn about the camera that I use to film every day. So this next one is the Photographer's Handbook. And this book is a little bit older. This is one of my dad's old books. And it talks about photography from film to digital, and it gives a bunch of different examples of like different kinds of photos you can take, different features, and just how to manipulate light and stuff like that, and kind of convey a certain feeling for a photo. This next book is YouTube Channels for Dummies, and I thought I knew a lot about YouTube before I read this, but I learned so much by just reading the first little bit of this book, it kind of blew my mind. So this book goes kind of in depth into like YouTube analytics, and it's really about like building a channel or even a business here on YouTube and advertising and doing all that stuff. And I love this book because it talks about analytics, studying them, and then acting upon those analytics to make decisions on your channel. So this is a very helpful read if you're a content creator. Okay, so before I get into the last book, gotta move this all to the side. There we are. So here is the rules of photography. The rules of photography and when to break them. This is a great book for new photographers because it starts out really easy with some just basic concepts and technical terms, and then it gets into some like basic rules of photography, why they're rules, and it gives awesome photo examples, and then it shows the few times when it's okay to break those rules. And then as the book progresses, it gets more and more advanced, and it is jam-packed with information, but it's also really easy to follow at the same time, which just makes me love it even more. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I strongly recommend every single one of the books that I went over in this video. So if you're interested in photography, filmmaking, storytelling, and all that jazz, then I recommend you read these books because they help me out, and I think that they would help you guys out as well. And if you know of any other awesome books, then let me know in the comment section down below because I'm always looking for some great reads. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Ready to catch? I'm gonna do it. Bounced off your nose. It's on the floor now. No. It's on the floor. You're crazy. It's right here. It's right here. There. Ow. She's insane.